Yo guys, what's up? It's Braydon with another video, and today we're going to be talking about my sling pack, how I set it up, and what I just look like when I'm on the water. But before we get started, this is what my fly tying looks like. It's pretty gosh darn messy, but all this will be coming soon. Got new, it's going to be updated here in a little bit. We're going to be adding some new additions, going to make it bigger and better. So also, this is my new fly fishing shirt. I had this custom made. It's kind of got the Major League Baseball kind of thing going on here, but it's a fly fishing guy, which is completely awesome. So yeah, those are pretty gosh darn cool. I may start making these and selling them. I don't know. But so let's go get my sling pack on and let's get to the review. Alright guys, so this is what I usually look like when I'm on the water. In case you guys have never seen this, I'm just going to talk about it today. So we're going to be going over this in a second, but first off we're going to be looking at the sling pack. Alright, so this is the Simms Headwaters small sling pack. I wish I would have gotten the large sling pack now, but this right here is probably one of the best sling packs out there on the market. Oh, it is open. I forgot to zip the gosh darn thing up. Okay. We'll worry about that in a second. So this is pretty simple, but on the front, this sling pack does come with a fly patch. What this fly patch is for is if you ever get your fingers wet and you can't get a hold of your flies or whatever, just take it and this dries your fingers off. I have this attached on the front. You can take your forceps and stick them right here if need be. You can attach zingers to these. I have a thermometer hanging off of this, so if I need to know the water temperature, I can just take this off. Just like that. Just like that. Drop it in the water, take the water temperature. This is a very, very cheap, I broke it. Wow, okay. But, I think this is already broke, but yeah, so it will tell you the temperature of the water that you'll be fishing, which is very handy because water temperature can be a pretty big factor. So in order to use this, you simply just, it's pretty much like any other sling pack. You can put it up here. It is fully adjustable. It slides up and down. Just like that. I usually leave it down here, but you just unclip this, swing it around, and everything is right here. Okay, so my net is hanging off back here. This is a pretty big net in case I hook into a big fish. But we're going to be talking about this thing. So it has a big pocket, comes down the side, and it has two bigger pockets. I usually put my fly boxes in here. As you can see, this holds a very big fly box. This compares to the size of my hand. So this is a very big fly box, which is very handy. So that easily holds that. In the other box, I have a smaller fly box here. This holds most of my daily flies. And on this side, it has two smaller pockets. Okay, here and here. In these pockets, I have some indicator yarn here for the New Zealand strike indicators. I also have some extra white yarn. Now, usually I would keep my leaders in here, but I don't have any leaders on this right now. But yeah. But in one of the smaller pockets, I have a GoPro mount here, along with my GoPro head strap with the GoPro attached to it. I usually keep that in there in case I need to travel around or whatever. And then I have the clear case here, the see-through for my GoPro. Also on the bottom, I have just this right here in case I fall and I get a cut. You can wrap this around your leg and you'll be good for the day. The cool thing that I like about this is I don't see this a lot in packs. Your water bottle is usually on the side and it has a tendency, if you're not careful, to fall out. Sometimes you'll forget to strap it down, not tight enough, and it'll fall out of your bag and you just lost your algae bottle or 32-ounce water bottle or whatever you want to use. But the cool thing is the water bottle holder is on the inside of this pack. So it is separated from the pack by this little thing. Then you have a little compartment right here. So if I don't have a bottle, like, so say I bought a Pepsi with me. I don't ever use this, but I can. You can take this, put it inside of here, and that way when you zip your pack up, it is not going to fall out, and it stays ventilated right here, so it doesn't get hot. That's the really cool thing about that. So that is the inside of the big pocket. We'll take a look at the rest of the cool features. So let me just close this big pocket up. So right here it has 2 places for nippers. As you can see, it has 3 ring holes right here on both sides in case you want to attach several zingers off of this, your forceps, or whatever you want to use right there. In this smaller pocket right here, I have my license. I can just flip this out and attach it right here if I want to. This is the Sims waterproof Velcro license. I just have it attached. This is a cool thing, is you can attach this to the inside and it just flops out like that if you want to do that. And here I have a couple of my pens. This is my fly tying pens. I do have business cards. And this Braydon, owner of Braydon Fly Tying 2016. Open this up. If I'm on the water or anything like that and I meet a person that wants some of my flies, just give him one of these business cards and he can hit me up or whatever. Or if I don't have enough business cards, I have my custom pen. I can give him one and give him my number. I also have another pen and a flashlight in case I stay out fishing till dark or something like that. Okay. And then I can just tuck my license back in the little compartment here. And zip it right up. Now this is probably one of the coolest things. Is the only thing I don't like about this pack is I wish this Velcro is a little bit bigger, but it works perfectly fine. So when you unzip this, I have a whole bunch of stuff in here. I have some sticky on indicators. These are really nice indicators. These are by Pulsa pinch on float indicators. They look like this. You just pinch them on. They're really handy. Now I was out of indicators at the time, but I use thingamabobbers, but don't buy these because they flop in the water. I also have a nail knot tool. Funny story about this nail knot tool is me and my dad was fishing on the South Folsom River, and my dad saw something shiny at the bottom of the river. He thought it was a dead man or whatever when people fish there. Picked it up, and it was this perfectly good Orvis nail knot tool. I was like, what? So, oh, also, it comes with this right here in case you want to put this on the outside. You want to hold your floating frog's fanny or gink or whatever you want to use. And you can just zip that right up. So that is the pack itself complete right there. That's all that you need to know about the pack. Oh, and it has a D-ring right here for your net. So just take our buckle here, snap it right back on. There you go. Alright, so next thing we're going to be talking about is what's going on with this. What is this for? Okay, so I put this around my neck, and there's this little gator clip here. You take this, you just attach it to your waders or your shirt. Well, when you're leaning over to get a fish, it don't flop. It don't lean over. This has my tippet on it, so if I need to tip it really fast or anything like that, I can just take it, have my nippers here, come over, click that. You can come over here. This has my frog's fanny in it. Cool thing is when you take this out, it sits perfectly level. It won't, see that? It won't fall on you or anything like that. I have a pair of scissors here to cut my strike indicator wool with. Have my Umpqua nippers here. And then also have my, shoot, I also have my New Zealand strike indicator tool in here. Go pick one of these up. These things are killer. This is what this wool is for. Comes with some extra tubing on it. That's pretty much it, guys. So yeah, pick you guys up this pack. Runs for about $80, so it's a very, very, very good pack. I think I covered everything. This thing can hold very many spools on it. What I do is I get all the same tippet except this one. I'm going to start switching to Scientific Angler's tippet if I can. If not, I'll just keep going with Rio. I have some Uncle on here, some Trout Hunter. I would not recommend buying Trout Hunter, guys. Reason being, what is this? This is 4X, isn't it? Yeah. If you buy Trout Hunter tends to fray, which will cause you to lose a bunch of fish. So do not buy Trout Hunter. Rio and Scientific Anglers are the best tippet out there that I've known. But yeah. Oh, and also I'm gonna be starting using tippet rings on the end of my leaders. So I have at the end of my leader, I have these the tippet rings attached to this little tool right here. So for on-stream use, but I usually do it at my fly time bench back here. So that is it for the complete setup, guys. What I look like on the river. Net works perfectly fine. Everything is at your access right here, especially with this. So everything works perfectly fine, guys. So go pick you up one of these packs. They're awesome. And also, I want to talk about Wish for Fish. Wish for Fish is probably one of my favorite YouTubers out there. Also, Living for the Outdoors. Y'all have heard a lot about them. But go check their channel out, Wish for Fish and Living for the Outdoors. Go pick up one of these guys. See you guys in the next video.